For watching our Facebook Live video. So my name is Rebecca and this is Dan. So Dan's our commercial manager, and today we're going to talk about aluminium bifolding doors and just go through some of the most common questions that we get asked and the most common queries that come up. Sorry we're a bit delayed, but Dan got caught on a phone call, so we had to wait until he was finished. And the weather is cheering up a little bit, and so hopefully you won't get too wet, and hopefully a train won't come past because we've kept the doors open as well. So as always, feel free to comment on the video if you want to, ask any questions. If you're watching this later on replay, ask some questions in the comments and we can respond to them later. So I've got some questions here, which are some of our more popular questions that we get asked by our customers and also by other people within the company as well. So question number one is, why should I choose a bifolding door over a sliding door? What do you reckon?
So the advantage of the bifold is obviously on a really nice day you can kind of open the doors fully and kind of get the whole aperture open. That's probably the main real benefit of a bifold door. Also probably the price, got competitive, a bit cheaper than sliding doors.
Also, if you've got a really big opening.
Yeah, you can get the whole space open.
Okay. So one of the other things that we get asked, especially because we do sliding door systems as well, that are very, very slim, is can I have a very slim frame to my bifolding door? So not as slim as sliding doors, basically.
No. The slimmest bifold we do is you have a vertical sideline of about 120mm. So that's probably the slimmest bifold door we do, and probably the slimmest on the market today. We do a cheap alternative, which is about 20% cheaper, that gives you a sideline of about 140.
But like the sliding doors, they can be, so Hedgehog, we do a sliding door that's got a 30mm sideline, so that's not really slim. And then IQ Plus, which is our sister company, can do a sliding door that's 21mm, so they're really, really skinny. Bifolding doors, you're never going to be able to get as slim as that. You're never going to be able to get as slim as that with a bifolding door that's going to stop water and wind and rain from coming in. If you don't care about wind and water and rain coming in, then you can have really, really skinny frames. But the slimmest one that we do is the shoe code bifolding door, which like I said is 12 centimetres across, where both panels meet together. So you have to kind of weigh up whether you want to be able to have the entire door open when it's nice.
I mean, sliding doors, you've always got that static pane, so you've always got a fixed pane that's you're not going to get open. Whereas bifold door, you get the whole aperture open, so you're in a bit of a catch-22.
It just depends what you want to have. What's more important, having really skinny sight lines or opening the whole thing? Okay, so question number 3 that we were sent was, what are the design options for a bifolding door and what colours can I have? Any colour really?
Yeah, I mean, any standard rail colour is a standard price. There are some companies out there that give a cheaper cost for the more standard rail colours, like the Amersham grey,
7016,
black or white, but we offer all rail colours at one price.
We do have some stock though.
Yes, you can get on a bit quicker lead time.
Yeah, but the cost is exactly the same. And I saw a Schuko sliding door system in Raans Designs the other day that was powder coated bright yellow, so you really can have any colour that you want, and you can have a dual colour as well, so you can have a different colour inside and outside if you really want to. It's not something that we do very often, but the option is there if you do want it. And also one thing that's really popular in terms of design that we do as well is glazing bars, putting glazing bars on the bifolding doors. That the steel crystal style windows and doors are really, really popular at the moment. One of our sister companies fabricates steel systems, so we can offer steel through one of our other companies. But when you're looking at bifolding doors, the actual sight line that you get from a steel frame bifolding door is a few millimetres slimmer than an aluminium bifolding door, but over twice the cost. So if you want that steel framed door system in a bifolding door, you can use an aluminium system and put glazing bars on the glass, and then it looks like it's a boxed traditional steel system. We did that on a project called Quarrendon Street, and we can put a link to that project on in the comments as well if somebody wants to have a look at it. But that was a really good solution as well, and worked really, really well. So question number 4 was, how much do aluminium bifolding doors cost?
Like I mentioned before, we offer 2 different systems. We offer one, which is a Shuko system, which is kind of like our premium door. That probably works out about £1,500 per pane. And then we have our Sega system, which is slightly chunkier frame, at about £1,100 per pane.
So it will depend on where you are in the country as well, because installation costs are bigger the further away from our offices. So we're in our offices now, our showroom in Amersham. And so the further away from Amersham the project is, the installation costs may go up a little bit. But bifolding doors, they tend to be kind of like a mid-range product for kind of what we do.
We fabricate it ourselves over our factory, so we are very competitive compared to other companies that don't have their own factory and those kind of facilities. So.
And also, on some projects we can just provide it on a supply only basis if you've got a builder or you're comfortable installing them yourselves. So it's kind of like asking how long is a piece of string. It depends. Question number 5 is, can I have a traffic door? So a traffic door is a door that acts independently of the bifolding stack. So that means that you can just open one door and nip in and out. We have that on our showroom door that's behind us there. So the door that is on this side, which is my left, is a traffic door. So that's just hinged. You can pop in and out. So can you have a traffic door on your bifolding door?
So you can have a traffic door on any kind of number of leaves. It works best when you've got an odd number of panes. So for instance, one behind us, that's a 5 pane. You've got a traffic door on the one side, and then on a nice day when you open them up, they all slide and stack the same way. So any odd number, they can go the same way. If for any reason, say for instance you've got a 4 pane, you can have one go right and then 3 panes go left. So you still get your traffic door on the right hand side, but then you get panes when they are open. You've got panes sticking on the right side and the left hand side.
And then when the 2 doors are closed, the traffic door and the 3 pane door going in the opposite direction, you will have a bit of a thicker frame where those 2 panes meet.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So it's like the one we've got behind here. I mean, they're 120mm per sight line. It'd be 160mm where the traffic door locks to the other 3 panes.
Yeah, so it will be a little bit bigger. So you can have a traffic door on any installation, basically. Uneven panes are better, but you can on the 4, but you will have that slightly thicker frame sight line. So what are the maximum sizes of a bifolding door? So how big can each pane be?
So again, it depends on what system, because we did 2. The Shuko system can go 1200 per pane wide width, by 3 meters tall, so it can go really big.
Yeah, and then you can have, what is it, up to 8 or is it 7 panes?
You can go 7 panes all going the same way. Yeah.
And then you can have another 7 going the other way?
Yeah, so you can go.
Huge opening. So the most premium systems are like 1.2 meters per pane.
Yeah.
And that sounds like the train might be playing past at some point, so sorry if it becomes really loud. Okay, so question number 7 is was actually from someone in the office here who wanted to know what the strangest request we have ever received for a bifolding door installation was.
On the job I mentioned earlier at Quarrendon Street, where they had the glazing bars, we actually got a dog flap
in the bifolding
in one of the
door.
panes. Yeah, so that's quite.
Which was a bit weird.
Yeah, it's like automatic, so it's got a chip. The dog's got a chip. Obviously, when he approaches the dog flap opens.
We did that on a Shuko sliding door system as well. I can't remember what it was, but it was one with their slightly slimmer 45 sight lines.
Yeah.
And that's got like a cat flap on a fixed pane, like right in the bottom.
Yeah.
So people love their cats and dogs, and they want to stick a dog or cat flap into their really expensive aluminium frame sliding bifolding doors, then yes, they can if they want to. Okay, so question number 9 is, what should I consider before picking a bifolding door? So if you've seen some bifolding doors in a magazine, or you've seen them on Pinterest, and you decide, right, I want to have one of those on my house. What should they think about before they pick which company they're going to go with?
Obviously, the configuration makes a big part. You want to you want to pick the best configuration to fit the room.
Yeah. So where your furniture is, where your kitchen islands are going to be.
Yeah. Which way it's going to be sliding, stacking, where you're going to have the traffic door.
Yeah. So how much space have you got inside, outside, or inside? So most bifolding doors will fold outside. The reason for that is that it rains, and it has been most of today, but not in the UK. So if you've got lots of water on the glass and you fold them to the inside, that water that's on the surface of the glazing will could drip down onto your internal floor finishes. So most people would prefer for their bifolding doors to fold and stack when they're open on the outside of their home. But obviously you have to have the space. So if you've got a garden wall or some staircases straight after the bifolding doors, then you might have to have them folding inside as well. That's one thing. What threshold you want? So most people want it flat from the inside to the outside. So you need to decide whether you want that. If you are having it flat from the inside to the outside, you have to keep in mind that the weather tightness is going to be reduced.
Yeah, you're going to need some kind of drainage, like an aqua drain or some kind of drainage system running outside the door here to take you.
The alternative option is a rebated track. So that means that the internal floor finish, is that right, is a little bit higher than the outside?
Yeah, so you're left with a little step, about 5-10 mil, which is it still kind of passes all that wheelchair kind of regulation.
All Part M and all of that.
But yeah, most people want it pushing something.
Yeah, but if you've got a rebate, so if you're like in a coastal area, it's probably best to have a rebate, because then when the bifolding doors close, they have a bit of frame to weather seal too. Whereas if you've got it completely flat inside to outside, like we have at the showroom here, is completely flat across the base, which is fine because we're in Amersham, it's pretty sheltered. We do get a lot of rain, but not a massive amount of wind. Then it works really well. But if you are on somewhere that's got a bit more wind, you've got to consider that if you've got it flat, the bifolding door is just going to be sat on top of the frame. It doesn't actually press against anything or properly seal against anything, and you're counting on brush seals and having a decent drainage solution to be able to drain all of the water away. And also handles, what handles you want.
Yeah, we have a few kind of different handle options. Really just want to colour match them with the frame. So if you're going to go like an sort of grey, like a finish showroom, most people go black or the kind of stainless steel silver.
It's normally, I mean, you can on a lot of the systems go relatively bespoke for the handles, but we do recommend, and it is normally best if you try and keep to the standard handles, just for warranties. If it's a handle that we've never, if it's a handle that we've never installed before, there could be teething problems. So I think mostly we try and recommend that you stick to the standard handles. Obviously, if you want something really special, you can, but it's normally best.
Yeah, for warranty reasons, really.
Yeah. And what else would the bifolding door? Try and see them in person before you pick which one you're going to go for, because things like what material the wheels and the rails are made out of will have a real impact on how they operate and how they move, and maybe won't change what they look like, but it will change how they feel and move over time. So do try and go to the showroom. We've got a huge showroom here, and the bifolding doors are used as the main entrance to our offices in the showroom. So they're used every day, open and closed. So those types of spaces will give you a really good indication as to how your bifolding doors are going to survive and last over time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've got 3 pane, that's a 5 pane, we've got 3 pane as well in the design centre. So.
Yeah, we've got 2 more sets on the other side. So our showroom's based at the Sky House Design Centre, and we've got another showroom space actually inside the design centre that's got 2 more bifolding doors and a couple of 3 other sliding door systems as well. So if you haven't decided whether you want a bifolding or sliding, then you can have a look at them both and see them right next to each other.
Yeah, definitely recommend coming here, seeing them first hand.
Yeah. So barring any other questions, is there anything else about bifolding doors that we tend to get asked? I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. So those were all the questions that we got sent in. Like I said, if you do have any questions that you want to ask later when you're watching this on replay, then do feel free to leave them in the comments and we will come back to you later. If you do have questions you want to speak to one of us in person, you can pick up the phone and call us. The Hedgehog Aluminium phone number is 01494 722 882, or email us hello@hedgehogaluminium.com. And if you are, like I said, thinking about bifolding doors in your project, you come and visit us here in Amersham, and we'll make you a cup of tea and you can come around and have a look at all of the bifolding doors that we have on show here, which is quite a lot. So thank you for watching, and make sure you follow us, like our pages, so that you can keep up to date with what we're doing. And you can also visit our website, which is hedgehogaluminium.com, and sign up to our newsletter there as well. So thank you very much, and any questions, just give us a call or comment and we will come back to you later. Thanks.
Good.